Hey guys, Jason the X for the Super Cool Nerd Show, back with another toy review. I am reviewing the Marvel Legends Series 2-pack Avengers Infinity War, Winter Soldier, and Marvel's Falcon. Or is it the White Wolf? I don't know. We'll call him Bucky. We're calling him Bucky for this review. Anyway, these are, well, this figure is pretty much a repaint of the Falcon that we got with a couple of new paint apps and everything. This is an all-new Bucky, and I have both those figures over here. We're going to compare them. But let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Now, what's disappointing about these guys is this was supposed to be what we are going to be getting the Stan Lee Build-A-Figure in, but that got nixed for some reason. I don't know. It's really weird. I would have bought a Build-A-Figure Stan Lee, guys. You missed the opportunity to get my money. Actually, they still got it. They just, I got robbed. I got robbed in this. Anyway, so you got Marvel Legends right there series. You got Winter Soldier, Avengers Infinity War. No spoilers. You got Bucky over here with his new suit, new arm. You got Falcon with his old gear that looked a little worse for wear. In the film, on the bottom, nothing. On the back, you've got some nice artwork of the two. And then you got the bio right there. Otherwise, you know, pretty decent figures because I'm going to start off by taking a look at... Actually, we're going to take a look at Falcon first. So, here we got Sam. And this is a really... Wait a minute. This is... Wrong one. Ha! Fooled me. Here we go. We got Sam from the Avengers Infinity War pack. You got this nice gray that they use this time around. It goes all the way around the head. I'm going to take his wing pack off so we can check that out. So not bad. He's got his little little listening device there. Got the full beard, and that's just a strip of paint. Just to hit a paint. Didn't really change the head sculpt up much, but I do like this deeper gray that they used on him and the brighter red. Got the nice silver on the buckles there. Arms on the armor looks. It's a really good figure. I was really happy with the other one, but I gotta admit this paint is a lot better. I love this shinier silver that was used. Got the two peg holes in the back. Not a lot of paint apps back here, but I understand it's covered up by the wings most of the time. Got a bit of a different gauntlet on this side. Over there. Once again, those shiny buckles moving down to the black pants. And then we get this gray on the knee pads and the leg armor. And just one type of paint there. You got some, you know, grips on the bottom of his boots. You got a peg hole. Well, it's not bad. Nice detail on the suit itself. The wings are they're pretty nice. A friend of mine was saying they're a little bit too big. I don't think so, but I've looked at the comparisons. They are quite large. He does have this removable piece, which on the old figure, this was supposed to represent Red Wing, and he didn't come with a Red Wing this time. So I'm just going to leave that there. I do like that shinier red that was used there. And you got this, you know, it's a different paint deco on here. Mine's got a little bit of chippage right there. Of course, you can just peg that in right there. If you got a nice flight stand, you can get some good poses out of the guy. Now, comparison-wise, he's a little bit back heavy, for one. Here he is with, you know what, we're just going to take this off of him, off of both of them, so we can get a look at the figures. Now, just looking at their packs, you can tell this is a darker gray used here. Not much difference in the paint on the wings, though. That seems all the same. The pack in the center is definitely different, though. So yeah, overall, I do like the darker gray more. And when you compare the two figures, though, so there's definitely some changes. They made the goggles darker on this one and only gave him the goatee, whereas he has the full beard on here. And I like they broke up the, they put some gray on that wraparound visor. Going around his black hair, I like that better. And I was okay with this figure, but I just really dig that deeper red and darker gray that they use. They did skip some of the red on the boots, which not a big deal. I can fill that in. But yeah, they've even used a shinier silver. Yeah, it's definitely a shinier silver than this kind of a dull silver on this guy. So yeah, I mean, it's not a bad figure at all. Arms will, I guess we'll go over the articulation on this guy. Legs will go down. Really nice tight joints in there. Twist at the ball in the foot. Actually, it's just a peg in the foot. Double jointed knees. You got a twist at the thigh. The legs will go about that far. Got a nice ratchet joint in the waist. Got another one in the torso. Arms do a complete 360. And, you know, you want to get them in some flying poses. Arms will go up about that far. I don't like his, there's fingers falling over. I don't like his bicep cut because when you turn it, it looks like that. I think that could have been a little bit more natural. Double jointed elbows. Wrists will go back and forth and do a complete 360. Same thing on this one, on this side. And the head will go pretty far back so you can get some good flying poses. I hate flying figures that you can't get the head back. I think Marvel has done a good job with correcting that. Like I say, just peg that into his back and try to put his ankles far enough so he doesn't fall over. There we go. And let's bring in an all-new figure. This is the Winter Soldier, or Bucky, the White Wolf. And this is a good likeness of Sebastian Stan. I gotta be honest, the figure arts, they're using the superior head sculpts. This is the best head sculpt right here. This looks a lot like him. The other figure arts one had like that triangle head thing, that thing right there, and I am not a fan of that. But that is a good likeness of Sebastian Stan. On the back, the hair looks really, really good. Nice deep brown. You got some brown on the uniform with this nice blue. His new vibranium arm got the gold in there. No more of that red star there. Well, that arm's gone anyway. That thing's destroyed. Got some nice trigger fingers. Love the little knuckle details on there on the arm. He's still got this gauntlet over here. More into that blue. Good silver. Good paint apps on this guy. Kind of weird. I kind of wish, this is nitpicking, I wish he had like some sort of belt or something, but maybe we can fix that later. I feel like he should have a belt, but it does give a nice slim line on the figure. Got some nice silver buckles over there. This wraparound. Like, I feel like this should, I guess those are magazines over here for that big gun that he had that Rocket was like, how much for the gun? Good black shine on the boots. But yeah, this is definitely the superior figure. When you compare him to the other one that was a Walmart exclusive, well, let's get both of those heads in there. I'm really liking the new head over this. Now, there was nothing wrong with this head. This actually is pretty good, but this just looks better. And I didn't like this figure. His arms will not go all the way down, but he was on my shelf. And that's a nice belt you got there, buddy. It's an awful nice belt. I wonder if that belt comes off. Wait a minute. I think it does. I might have to remove that and give it to the new Winter Soldier sculpt. So you got articulation at the legs. Also, it didn't reuse any parts from that other figure. I thought I was going to find like at least the pants or something, not even the arms, because he's wearing that jacket up here. This is definitely a lot of reuse from the one that came with the Winter Soldier figure, the first Winter Soldier figure. So happy to see some new molds. I can see these pants being reused down the road. Anyway, ankle tilt back and forth. We'll rotate on that peg that's in the foot. Kind of a weird cut at the calf, but it's okay. Double jointed knees, and you also have a cut at thigh form. Legs will go about that far out. Kick forward. I feel a little bit of ratcheting in there, just a little bit. It's a soft detent. Got some at the waist. I love the torso cut on this guy with this more rounded part. Because if you look at the Falcon here, he has it, but this one, it goes out wider than that one. So I like this, and I hope this becomes a standard with figures going forth, that it's more wider here. But yeah, no detents there. Arms will go a full 360, go out about that far. This one actually goes out way further than this one. You got that cut at the bicep, very natural with the U-cut here. Double jointed elbows. The wrist will go up and down on this side and make a 360 for you. On this side, you've got double jointed on the arm, and it goes back and forth on this axis, and it'll do that 360. The head can pop completely off if you muscle everything. But we'll go back that far so you can look pretty far up, pretty far down. Good ball joint in the head. Now, they do come with some accessories, and that is a bit of a gripe of mine, because they never give Falcon the the guns that he uses in the movie, where he has like those kind of techie looking Uzis. Instead, we get this reused gun again. I guess it's that Kree rifle. We've seen this before. They did give him the Winter Soldier, his arm paint on this thing. And I'm sick of this gun. This thing, they didn't use anything like this in the movie. So I'm kind of thrown off by this. I don't like it, and I'm not going to use it. Now, he does come with this very nice M-style rifle with a grenade option. They got the 203 option down there and a sight, and this is good. But this is more Falcon's accessory, and he didn't use a gun even close to this in the movie. And I want to give it to Bucky, but it just doesn't seem right. I mean, it's perfect the way it is. It's a fine gun. I may give it to somebody else down the road, but honestly, I'm using this weapon from, I think this came with a Nick Fury figure before, because I think it just fits better. It's not going to be exactly like that, look like a mini saw he had in the movie, but I think it looks a lot better. And I've got some mini Uzis that I had for my Falcon, which are going to transfer over to this guy, but that is a gripe. I wish they gave him just some of his smaller handguns they use. But, you know, it's something I can correct. It's not a big deal. Overall, this is a really great pack. These are fine redecos, and if you want a really accurate Infinity War shelf, you're going to want these guys. I do like that you can get him in a very natural shooter's positioning on the arm, on the hand. I'm not going to do it right now. I've done it, and just put it right behind there. And there you go. That looks good. I like when they can look very, very good, just a vanilla stand. So I picked this pack up at Target. Price what you would pay for 2 Marvel Legends, not too bad. I may pick up the Killmonger Everett Ross pack, but I'm in no hurry to get that one. I mean, you've got a new head in there. But this set is definitely worth picking up. The Bucky figure alone is really good, and the Falcon figure is a better take on the first one. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check us out for the other videos that we do. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.